Good morning. Welcome to Yoga Flow. My name is Ellen. So glad you're here today. Today our feature practice will be helpful if we have some props. So if you have some blocks, grab some blocks. 2 of the same size would be good. And I've got a third one, a bigger block is also kind of nice. So set those aside. We'll get to those. Welcome. So we'll start today in Tadasana or mountain pose. So rooting feet into earth. Separate your toes really wide. And then set your feet down. Wide, but toes light. We'll bring our focus internal. So perhaps that means closing eyes. Keep your eyes open. If you pick a focal point, you could gaze. The mind's eye is focused, centered. We'll root into the earth with our feet. So maybe just moving the body weight front to back in your feet, keeping our toes light. Shift the weight a bit side to side and really just center and root down into earth, pushing feet into earth. And as we inhale, shoulders up, back, and down. One more of those. Inhale, shoulders up, back, and down. Let our palms face forward, arms relaxed. Little tuck to the chin, little tuck to the tail. Keep the ribs tucked in. So we're rooting into earth, the body grows tall, but we remain relaxed in our legs, our chest, and our face. Our yoga breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Long, deep breaths. So begin to take long inhales, really fill the body, grow tall. Long breaths out, finding emptiness. Breathing, long breath in, deep breath, growing tall. And as we exhale, hold that length we've created in our spine, but relax the shoulders, the face, the arms. One more inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, long breath out. Just find your own pace of breath, internal focus. As we inhale, reach your arms out to the sides and up. Let the head fall back, palms together overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. Could tuck the chin. Inhale, reaching to sky, gazing to sky, little back bend. Exhale, arms open out and down, back to mountain. One more of those. Inhale, reach to sky, gaze to sky, little back bend. Exhale to heart. Inhale, reach to sky, gaze to sky. Exhale, arms release, back to mountain. Beautiful. Inhale, reach to sky. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe our hands slide down the legs. Could pause at half lift. Lengthen the spine. And exhale, release a little further forward. So you could have any amount of bend in your knees here. It's nice and loose. Maybe we create a little bend in the knees so that we can really loosen up and stretch the back muscles. Little sway. Little nod. Ragdoll forward fold. You could hold your opposite elbows. Breathing. So loosening up here. Relaxing. Little bend to the knees to stretch the back. And we'll begin to lengthen the legs. You could release the arms. So now intending to stretch the hamstrings. Inhale, half lift, torso nice and long, shoulders down away from ears. Draw the belly in. Exhale, forward fold, release, relax. Inhale all the way up to sky, palms together. Exhale to heart. Release. We'll interlock our hands behind the back and extend the arms a little longer so you can get a nice stretch in your shoulders. Maybe you do a few little shoulder shrugs or roll the arm, the humerus around a little bit in the shoulder. Beautiful. And then just drop the arms down and relax here. So finding comfort but with a little shoulder stretch. We'll let our right ear fall toward the right shoulder. Relaxing the left side of the neck. Turn the neck now to gaze chin to collarbone, gazing down. Keeping our chin tucked, roll the head forward and down. We'll roll left ear to left shoulder. Straighten up tall again. Shoulders relax, left ear to left shoulder. A little tuck to the chin to the collarbone. Roll the head forward and down. Half circles or full circles if you're ready. Could go all the way around. Any spots that are a little bit extra tight or make your shoulders shrug a little bit more, tighten up. Come back to those spots, easing through, but we want to go clockwise and counterclockwise. Both directions. One more breath here. Beautiful. Back to center. Inhale. Drop the arms a little lower. Lift the chin. Let the head fall back. On the exhale, half lift. Maybe forward fold. You could let the arms fall overhead. Beautiful. Inhale to sky. Reach and gaze. Releasing arms. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll move to the front of our mat. So the length of our mat is behind us. Tadasana or mountain. Internal focus, whether eyes are open or closed. Inhale, reach and gaze to sky. Forward fold, exhale, Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. We'll step right leg back for lunge. So left knee bends 90 degrees. Align your left knee over the heel. Keep our right heel lifted and our hips neutral. Stretching the front of that right hip. Hands could be down or you could lift the body. Intensify the stretch on the front of that right hip. Option to lift the arms. High lunge. Beautiful. Planting hands, downward facing dog. Hands plant about shoulders width. Hands push the earth away. Feet are hips width. Maybe we pedal feet here for a moment. Breathing. Inhale. Nice long legs. On the exhale, high plank. Body comes into a nice long line. Shoulders over wrists. Seat in line with spine. Head in line with spine as well. Could be on your knees. High to low. Elbows tuck in as you lower down. Point the toes. Lift the upper body. Little back bend. Baby Cobra. Exhale, rounding back to Child's Pose. Gazing forward to the hands. Fingers, pinkies about as wide as the mat. Gazing forward, we'll come forward. Set your ribs down right between your hands and then hips down, lifting upper body, Cobra. Rounding back to Child's Pose. Beautiful. Hands and knees tabletop, downward facing dog. Seats to sky. So 2 different ways you can do your Chaturanga. Inhale, right leg to sky, split dog. Breathing, pushing earth away, maybe bending right knee. Relaxing standing leg. Inhale, right leg long. Reaching high, right leg steps forward, lunge, other side. So right heel is directly beneath the knee. You could have fingers down, body long. You could lift the body. Breathing. Left hip neutral. Back heel is lifted. Both hips neutral. Beautiful. Planting hands, stepping forward. Forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale to sky. Reach and gaze. Exhale to heart. Other side. Inhale, sky. Reach and gaze. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Forward fold, exhale. Beautiful. This time we'll step our left leg back for lunge. So high lunge, left leg is long. If you'd like, you could drop the left knee down, turn the left foot over, and settle the seat, the hips toward the earth and forward just a little bit. Option to lift the body, reach the arms. Right knee is right over the heel. Body faces forward. Beautiful. Planting hands, downward facing dog. Inhale. And we'll extend left leg to sky. Option to bend left knee. Breathing. Beautiful. Extending left leg long. Downward facing dog. High plank. Chaturanga. High to low, toes or knees. Inhale the back bend. Exhale, child's pose, seat to heels. Inhale forward, chaturanga. Little baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to sky, split dog. Exhale, left foot forward. Right heel stays lifted, left knee right over left heel, body long. Right knee drops down, low lunge, top of right foot down. Option to lift body a little taller. Breathing, a little more stretch, feel it out. Beautiful. Planting hands, stepping forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale to sky, reach and gaze. Exhale to heart. Release. Mountain. Beautiful. One more. Inhale, sky, reach and gaze. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. This time we'll bend our knees and step back to plank. High plank, chaturanga, high to low. Inhale the back bend, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. On the inhale, right leg to sky, split dog. And exhale, right foot steps forward outside of the right hand. So a little wider stance here. Hands are shoulders width. Left hip extends long. Right knee bends. So you can lower that left knee down if you like. Want to keep right knee over right heel. This is lizard lunge. Option to stay a little taller. Option to come down to the forearms, the elbows. Breathing. Maybe we roll into the outer edge of right foot. Beautiful. One more breath here. Just adding a little hip opener to our lunge. Back to the hands, downward facing dog. Exhale, high plank, high to low, chaturanga. Inhale the back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, left leg to sky, split dog. Exhale, left foot steps forward outside of left hand. Wider stance here. Left knee over left heel, right hip settles down. Option to lower right knee, a little deeper. Lizard lunge, could be on the elbows. Breathing. One more breath here. Maybe you roll the outer edge of the left foot to open the hip. Beautiful. Lots of different depths you can go with that one. Back to the hands, downward facing dog. Inhale. Little bend to the knees, gaze to the hands, step or hop. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sky, reach and gaze. Exhale to heart. Release, mountain. Tadasana. Beautiful. Inhale, sky. Let's add some warriors in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plank, step or hop. Chaturanga, high to low. Inhale the back bend. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths here. Pushing earth away. Breathing. Nice long spine. Inhale, left leg to sky, split dog. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Planting back heel this time. Body tall, left knee bends, body faces forward. Option to lift arms. Left knee over left heel. Right heel angles back, right toes angle forward and out. Strong back leg, left toes light. Hips rotate counterclockwise. Breathing. Beautiful. On the exhale, humble warrior, body folds forward, arms reach back. Little tuck to the chin, long neck. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, humble warrior. Fly to humble. Inhale, tall. Beautiful. This last one will hold. So exhale, fly to humble. Arms reach back. So you could extend arms back, kind of reach back with your hands and forward with the crown of your head. Or interlocking fingers. Extending arms long, shoulders down. Long neck. Breathing. Left knee over left heel. Torso square to front leg. Could go a little deeper if you drop left shoulder inside of left knee. Beautiful, but keep that left knee over heel. Inhale, tall. Release, warrior 1. Beautiful. Rotate body right, warrior 2. And we'll extend the left leg long. Both legs long, body faces right. Inhale. Exhale, reaching into the left arm, lengthen. Trikonasana. Pause the body when you feel a good stretch in your left leg. Windmill the arms, gazing up. So reaching up, gazing up. Body is kind of rotating forward and up. You could lift a little higher. You could settle a little deeper. Inhale, tall, reverse. Right arm back, left arm lifts. Beautiful. Back to our triangle pose. So reach out into that left arm. Windmill the arms. Gazing up. Inhale, taller. Exhale, rotate the neck to gaze down. Rotate the body forward toward that left leg. Pyramid pose. Long spine folds toward left leg. Breathing. You could have a block here for this one. Sometimes it's kind of helpful to have a longer arm. Think of the block as an arm extender. May or may not need it. Beautiful. And we'll plant the left hand on the earth beneath the right hand on the earth beneath the right shoulder. Left arm opens left and up, gazing up, breathing. Revolved triangle. One more breath here. Helps to have that block for this posture. Beautiful. Turn the neck to gaze down, back to our pyramid. Inhale, back to our triangle. Body rotates, right arm up. Inhale, tall, reverse. Right arm back, left arm lifts. Beautiful. Arms parallel to earth, warrior 2, left knee bends. So left knee right above the left heel. Right heel is still angling back, shoulders over hips. Neck turns to gaze forward. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Right arm back, left arm lifts. Exhale, back to our warrior 2. Extended side angle, left elbow to left knee, right arm to sky. Gaze to sky, right arm could reach further forward. Beautiful. Left arm could reach toward earth. Inhale, reverse, peaceful. Beautiful. One more extended side angle. Let's release the right arm, rotate the body toward the front leg, hands to heart. Maybe revolved, right elbow outside of left knee. Hands to heart as you gaze over left shoulder. Beautiful. We'll come back to that side angle. Right arm to sky, gaze to sky. Inhale, tall, reverse. Right arm back, left arm lifts. Beautiful. Planting hands, plank, Chaturanga, high to low. Inhale the back bend, exhale downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Inhale, right leg to sky, split dog. Exhale, right foot forward. Left heel plants. Body tall. So left heel angles back. Right knee is bent. Right knee is directly above the right heel. Hips are rotating clockwise to get body facing forward. Left heel angles back. Strong back leg. Beautiful. Shoulders down. Inhale, warrior 1. On the exhale, humble warrior, body folds forward, arms fly back. Inhale, tall, warrior 1. Exhale, fly to humble. Beautiful. Inhale, warrior 1, body tall. Exhale, fly to humble. This one will hold. So extending arms back. Maybe we interlock fingers. Really reach the arms back. Shoulders drop down. Crown of the head forward. Right knee over right heel. If you want to go a little deeper, right shoulder could drop inside of right knee. Left heel stays down. 1 more breath. Beautiful. Inhale, tall. Warrior 1. Body rotates left. Warrior 2. Arms parallel to earth. Neck turns to gaze forward. Heel to heel alignment. Front foot to back. Right leg long. Triangle pose. Reaching forward into that right arm. Windmill the arms. Neck turns to gaze up. So as soon as you find that good stretch in your right leg, the body can pause. Kind of rotates up. Breathing. Inhale, tall reverse. Left arm back, right arm lifts. Back to that triangle. Reaching out into right arm. Windmilling arms. Beautiful. So inhale, a little taller. Gazing up. Exhale, turn your neck to gaze down. We'll rotate the body toward the right leg. Pyramid pose, so hips are swiveling clockwise as well. Breathing. Here's where that block is nice. Little longer arm, especially because we're going to revolve. Beautiful, long spine. Left hand plants now on the earth beneath the shoulder. Left arm long. Right arm to the right and up. Gazing up. Revolved. 1 more breath here. So push earth, reach high. Beautiful. Back to our pyramid. Inhale, back to our triangle. Right arm stays put, left arm reaches up, body rotates up. Inhale, tall reverse. Left arm back, right arm lift. Beautiful. Warrior 2, right knee bends. Right knee over right heel. Left heel angles back. Neck turns to gaze forward. Breathing. Peaceful warrior. Left arm back. Right arm lifts. Warrior 2. Extended side angle. Right elbow to right thigh. Left arm and gaze to sky. Left arm can certainly reach further. Right. Right hand could come toward earth. A little more leverage. Inhale, reverse, peaceful warrior. Beautiful. And we'll come back to that side angle. Release your arms down. Gaze at your right leg. Hands to heart, body faces right leg. Option to revolve. Left elbow outside of right knee. Breathing, so pushing hands toward heart. Right elbow up, gazing up. Beautiful. Revolving back, side angle. Inhale, reverse, peaceful. Beautiful. Warrior two. Planting hands. Plank, Chaturanga. High to low. Inhale the back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Little bend to the knees, gaze to the hands, step or hop, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to sky, reach and gaze. Exhale to heart. Release, mountain. 2 breaths, mountain pose. So keep your focus internal. Breathing. Beautiful. Inhale, sky, reach and gaze. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plank, hands, shoulders width. Hop or step, high to low, Chaturanga. Inhale the back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more breath here, pushing earth away, breathing. Inhale, left leg to sky, split dog. On the exhale, left foot steps forward. High lunge to start. So left knee over left ankle. Right heel stays lifted. Option to lift body. Beautiful. Planting hands, low lunge. Right knee drops down. Top of right foot turns over. Low lunge. Maybe crescent low lunge this time. Palms together. Gazing up. Crescent, we just add a back bend. Beautiful. Planting hands. So after we practice low lunge, we can practice half monkey, extending left leg long, left foot flexed, body is folding toward left leg, long spine. Hamstring stretch is what we're going for there. You could have seat high or you could sit back on your heel. Breathing. Stretching first the front of the hip in low lunge, and secondly in half monkey here, stretching the opposite leg, hamstring. Might be ready for full monkey, Hanumanasana. So let's come forward again to that low lunge. So the full monkey, the Hanuman, the splits, is kind of a combination of both of those. So if you have 2 blocks, here's where 2 blocks are handy. They could be right beneath your shoulders, hands on the earth. Or you could take 1 block, place it right beneath, kind of directly below the back of the thigh. And then extending left leg forward. Try to keep that left foot flexed. Hips are neutral here. Beautiful. So lifting body tall. Try to draw the left foot back. So you could be up on the blocks for support. Don't go too quickly into this one. Take your time. You could take weeks and weeks and months working on this. Make sure the hamstrings are ready. Beautiful. Maybe we add the back bend. And release. We'll come back to the low lunge. Left knee bends. Maybe we move the blocks out of the way. High lunge. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. 2 breaths here. Inhale, left leg to sky, split dog. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Keep that back heel lifted. Starting with our high lunge, option to lift body. Beautiful, planting hands, low lunge. Right knee down. Top of that right foot turns over. Lifting the body, creating that back bend gives us even more stretch on the front of the right hip. You could add that back bend, the crescent. Beautiful. Planting hands. Here's our half monkey. Left leg extends long. Left foot flexed. Body folds toward left leg. Beautiful. Option to stay high. Option to sit back on the heel. We'll come forward again. Low lunge. Beautiful. So option to move into our monkey. Hands plant. You could have the blocks. Breathing. We'll come back to our low lunge. Left hands. Our high lunge. Our downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Let's do that on the other side. Inhale, right foot to sky, split dog. Exhale, right foot steps forward. High lunge. Beautiful. Planting hands, low lunge. Left knee drops, left foot turns over. Option to lift body. Planting hands, half monkey, right leg long, seat back, right foot flexed, body nice and long, folding toward right leg. Breathing. Could sit back on that left heel. Few breaths here. Beautiful. Stretched out here, ready for our monkey. Back to that low lunge. Right knee over right heel. Stack those load-bearing joints. You could put that bigger block under the right thigh. You could have those blocks under the hands, beneath the shoulders. Beautiful. Extending right foot forward, right leg forward. So the nice thing about having a block under the right leg is that you can turn the blocks different directions. They can be taller. You could stack a few of them, make them just a little higher off the earth. Beautiful, but we're working that right foot back, the body forward, option to lift. Really important before we move into these postures that we stretch the body, hamstrings, hips, back bends. Beautiful. And we'll come back to that low lunge. So you don't have to go any further than is comfortable for your body. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths. We'll find our high plank, Chaturanga. Inhale the back bend. Exhale, down dog. One more monkey. Inhale, right leg to sky. Right foot steps forward. High lunge. Beautiful. Planting hands, low lunge, left knee down. Inhale, crescent low lunge. Planting hands, half monkey, right leg long. Body folds toward right leg, right foot flexed. Option to sit back on left heel. Breathing. Inhale forward, low lunge. Option to set those blocks. Right leg extends forward, left leg back. So hips are neutral, really pushing out into that right heel, rotating the body so it faces forward. Option to lift the arms. So you could have hands to heart. You could reach and gaze up. Beautiful. Hands to heart. We'll move those blocks. Back to that low lunge. High lunge. Downward facing dog. Let's come down to the knees. Child's pose. Knees a little wider, big toes together. You could interlock those big toes, little toe mudra. Forehead down. Breathing. If it would feel better on your hips, you could have your knees closer together. You could also take your arms back by your heels. And let the shoulders relax and open a bit. One more breath here. So extended child's pose, reaching arms forward. Fingers are wide, pinkies touch outer edges of mat, so there's some room between our hands. Take your gaze forward. Chin and chest stay low as we come forward. Set the ribs down between the hands. Lower the hips. Extend the legs. Little tuck to the chin. So hands are planted. Elbows are tucked in. Reaching back into your toes. So really stretch your legs long, point the toes, feel your kneecaps lift off the mat, engage your quads, your hamstrings, front and back of the legs, the seat, the core, lift your upper body into a little back bend, but a little tuck to the chin, gazing down, hovering hands. There's our baby cobra. Can you reach your arms forward and up? Can you lift your legs off the mat by extending back into the heels? Beautiful. Locust pose. Arm options, forward, out, or back. One more breath. Beautiful. Child's pose. Counter stretch. Take it slow, getting back into that child's pose. Breathing. So it might feel good to tuck the chin a little bit, to take your hands back by your feet. And then even tuck your chin more. Gaze back between your legs. Lift your seat, rounding that whole spine. Rabbit pose. Little deeper option for child's pose as a counter stretch to back bends. Beautiful. Inhale, come tall onto the knees. Hero's pose. So hero's pose, we line up the knees, the hips, the feet. Option as well, you could tuck your toes under. So you're kind of sitting on the toes, stretching out the bottom of the foot. So that's also an option. You can come tall onto your knees as well, but we're trying to keep the hips and the knees in line. So hero's pose, ideally. And we'll practice pranayama it's a pranayama, it's a breath work, it's a posture as well, it's a hand mudra, it's a face mudra, so there's a lot going on. Really important, deep breath in and out, so it's really forced breath, big deep breath. So I'll talk about it first, and it's done in hero's pose, but you could modify your hero's pose a little bit. So we'll take a deep breath in, fill the body up with air, really, really full. And then as we exhale, this all happens rapidly. Fingers extend long down the legs like lion's claws. The tongue sticks out. It's a tongue stretch. The eyeballs roll up, and we exhale forcefully, all the breath out. And then all the breath in. We'll do that a few more times, okay? So deep breath in. On the exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Just a few regular yoga breaths. We'll come up onto our knees, so keep your knees and hips in line. I'll give you a side view. Moving into camel pose. So here you could have tops of the feet down, or you could tuck your toes under. Different places you can place your hands. I like on the back pockets, kind of on the seat, pulling your shoulder blades together. opening the chest and gazing up. Kind of pushing the seat forward as you let the head fall back. Long spine, so keep control of that neck until you feel a good stretch. Breathing. So nice long spine, it's energetic. Option here, right hand could reach for the right heel, left arm could reach up. Beautiful. Inhale, tall, child's pose or rabbit. 2 breaths. Counter stretch. We'll come tall again, onto the knees. Hands to back pockets. Chest opens. Body lifts tall, head falls back. Make sure you can swallow and breathe here. If you're wondering, how far am I supposed to let my head fall back? Keep control of it. So left hand could reach back for the heel if your body is flexible in that way. Right arm could reach up. It's quite a back bend. Breathing. Beautiful. Inhale, tall. Exhale, child's pose or rabbit. 2 breaths. Easing into that back. Sorry, easing into the flexion. Beautiful. Inhale, tall. 1 more camel. Hands to back pockets. So find that nice tall spine. Stretch length between the vertebra. And then begin to create the back bend. So hips are always above the knees. Option, both arms could reach up. Not quite as far back as a back bend. Or both hands could come back for the heels. But try to keep hips over knees. 1 more breath. Inhale, tall. Exhale, child's pose. 2 breaths. Beautiful. And we'll come onto our seat and onto our back. Full body stretch. Arms and legs long. Be a stretch a little into the left side a little more, the right side a little more. And we'll take our arms straight out to the sides. Bending knees, planting feet. So another counter stretch for all that flexion and extension in our spine is to twist. So we'll do our little spinal twist here. Lots of options. You could have knees side by side. You could have your right leg extended long and your left knee bent. Or with both knees bent, you could cross your left knee over your right knee. There's probably lots more options than that as well. So if you have a favorite twist, we're going to let our knees drop toward the right. So settling yourself in here. If you're trying the version with the legs crossed, you get a little more stretch in the outer left side of your hips, your glutes. Arms stretch out to the sides, and then relax. Neck turns to gaze left. Breathing. Let's take a couple breaths here. It's taking a little time to ease into the twist. 1 more breath. Just going to notice if muscles are tight. Try to relax or back out. Beautiful. Coming on out of that twist. Neck first, rest of the body. Uncrossing legs. Find your symmetry again. So progressively, the gentlest twist here would be knees side by side, or you could extend left leg long, or both knees bent, right knee over left knee. Left hip tucks under as our knees drop left. Both shoulder blades root down, stretch those arms out. Turn the neck to gaze toward the right arm, breathing. So if you find it hard to breathe, if you find it hard to relax, you might be a little too deep and back out. Otherwise, we're just trying to relax the muscles, settle into a nice yin stretch. We'll only hold this one a few breaths, not a few minutes. we'll come on back out of our twist. Neck first, rest of the spine. Find your symmetry. Hug the knees. Little rock side to side. Lengthening the neck, lengthening the spine. Tucking the shoulder blades under. Breathing symmetry and length. Centered and long. Beautiful. Final relaxation. You can release the legs. Let your arms open out to the sides. Extending legs. Heels find corners of the mat. Heels in, toes out. Seat tucked under, shoulder blades tucked under. Maybe a little tuck to the chin so we don't have a back bend in our neck. And just release, relax. Maybe wiggle the fingers and toes. Rock that a little side to side. Find your symmetry. Is this comfortable? If your low back is a little bit sensitive right now in this posture, you could bend your knees, feet wide, and let your knees fall together as well. That might take the edge out. So final relaxation, internal focus. Mind is centered, body is relaxed. Take a deep breath and exhale. Relax with the breath. Release all that you are holding on to into the space of letting go of the breath. Just smile. Offer everything into the rising and the falling flow of the breath. If you like a nice long Shavasana, which is traditional, please feel free to stay in your Shavasana as long as you like. Whenever you're ready, bring a little bit of movement back, the fingers, the toes. A little deeper breath, maybe move the facial muscles around. A little bigger movements and deeper breath. When you're ready, you could bend your knees, plant your feet, roll to the side if you like. Or just roll on up to seated, any comfortable seated posture. Internal focus. Mind's eye to focus on the heart. And we'll bring our hands to heart center as we bow the head, honor the heart. Inhale, lift our mudra to the forehead, honor wisdom, intuition. My soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the peace, and the beauty that is in you, because it is also in me. In sharing these things, we are united. We are the same. We are one. Namaste. Thanks for practice today, everybody. Glad to be here. My name is Ellen. So I'm back on Wednesdays at noon with gentle yoga and Fridays with yoga flow. So every Friday, a little bit different feature, posture, a little bit of workshopping for a little bit of time, some nice slow flow vinyasa. And Wednesdays, slow flow vinyasa, sometimes a little bit of yin. So until we meet again, namaste.